Japan then and now. Modern-day Japan feels like a dream. It's the home of anime that shaped childhoods, of manga that crossed generations, of Tokyo's lights that never go out. Its technology, education, hospitality, its culture, discipline, respect. A place where tradition and the future walk hand in hand. A country that fascinates the world. But it wasn't always like this. There was a time when Japan was closed off. A time with no smiles and crowded trains or cat cafes with robots. It was a closed, authoritarian nation that valued imperial honor above individual life. The rising sun flag was not just a symbol. It was the reflection of a country willing to do anything, even embrace sacrifice. During World War II, that sacrifice took the shape of flesh, bone, and steel. The kamikaze. Young pilots, many still teenagers, were trained not to return, but to die. They received flowers, smiles, medals, and a mission. Take off with planes loaded with explosives and crash into enemy ships. Not out of hate, but out of duty. They believed they were protecting their families, their homeland, their emperor. It was the price of honor, the promise of eternal glory offered by a regime that chose death over surrender. They didn't hesitate. They wrote farewell letters, left behind photos, and flew toward the end. The sky was their trench. Silence, their prayer, and the impact, their gravestone. Thousands died like that, in the name of something bigger. Maybe out of fear, maybe faith, maybe because they had no choice. Japan flew into death before it learned how to live. They never came back, never received true medals, never heard sincere applause, only silence, forgetting an eternity. They were scared boys, talented boys, boys with a future. How many brilliant minds vanished in the sky? How many discoveries were never made? How many lives could have changed the world, but were buried along with a twisted ideal of glory that only served those in power? Each fallen kamikaze was a page torn from humanity's story, a name erased, a voice no one heard again. They weren't monsters. They were sons, brothers, boys with dreams they never had the chance to fully dream. And behind the forced smiles and photos, the shaky handwriting and farewell notes, there was the same question that still echoes today. Why? And the cruelest part is that they believed that dying was service, that exploding was victory, that vanishing from the world was a way to protect those they loved. But the truth is, they were betrayed, not by the enemy, but by those who told them it was right. Even so, Japan moved forward. It took decades, but it rose again. Not with bombs, but with books, with culture, with the will to change. Today, Tokyo's brightness doesn't hide the past's shadows. It shows that even after falling so many times, a country, like a person, can rise again and never forget.